So yesterday we were discussing about the graphical representation of the polynomials. Okay, so first was linear polynomial. We were talking about linear polynomial. So what is the general form of linear polynomial? What is the general form of linear polynomial? Just raise your hand. I will call out your name and unmute you from my end. What is the general form of linear polynomial? Yes, Kasturi bolo.
Yes, sir. Sir, general form of the linear polynomial is p of x is equals to ax plus b.
Correct, absolutely correct. P of x is equal to ax plus b. This is the general form of the linear polynomial. And what we get when we plot a linear polynomial on a graph means what type of line we get. What type of line we get when we plot a linear polynomial on the graph? We get a straight line. Absolutely correct. Okay, we get a straight line. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास एक linear polynomial है. We are having one linear polynomial y is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, p of x को हम लोग y consider कर लेंगे. Okay, so that we will have the equation in terms of x and y. We will plot it on the graph. We will find out the coordinates first. So the equation here it is what y is equal to 2x plus 3. तो सपोज मैं अगर x के जगह पे 0 पुट करता हूँ ये वाले इक्वेशन में तो y क्या हो जाएगा? Y विल बी इक्वल टू 3. सो व्हाट इज माय फर्स्ट कोऑर्डिनेट? इट इज 0,3. सपोज मैं x के जगह पे 1 पुट करता हूँ, सो व्हाट इज माय y कोऑर्डिनेट? 2 into 1 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. So 1,5 is my second coordinate. Okay. Similarly, if I put y as 0, okay, it will go in fraction. Okay, so avoid that value. So if I put x is equal to -1, okay, x is equal to अगर मैं -1 put करता हूँ तो this will be y will be equal to 1. So what is my next coordinate? It is -1, 1. So in this way we can find 3 to 4 coordinates, and accordingly we will plot a graph. So the graph will look like this. Is everyone able to see the graph? Is everyone able to see the graph? Okay, it is forming a straight line. What it is forming? It is forming a straight line. Now, as it is a linear polynomial, so for linear polynomial, always a straight line will be formed. Okay, no need to draw any graph, nothing. ये topic आपके exam point of view से नहीं है, just for your knowledge it is. Okay, in exam they will not ask you to plot the graph and find out the zeros from graphically plotting the points. That is not the case. Okay, so it is just for your understanding this complete topic, graphical representation of the polynomials. ओके, तो अभी देखो हम लोग अभी ये हमारा पॉलिनोमियल है p ऑफ x विल बी इक्वल टू 2x प्लस 3. इसके जीरोस हम लोग कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? हाउ वी विल फाइंड द जीरोस ऑफ दिस पॉलिनोमियल? यस, एनीवन? हाउ वी विल फाइंड द जीरोस ऑफ दिस पॉलिनोमियल? You can raise your hand to give the answer. How we will find the zeros of this polynomial? Yes, Veer.
Sir, we will assume p of x is equal to 0.
Absolutely correct. P of x will be equal to 0. So from that, what we can say?
So, sir, we will put 3 on RHS. That will be -3 is equal to 2x, and x will be -3 upon 2.
What is -3 upon 2 in decimals? It is -1.5. Yes or no? So what is the
Yes, sir.
zero here? It is minus 1.5. अभी graphically भी check करेंगे. देखो यहाँ पे at this point, concentrate at this point. At this point, it is intersecting the x-axis. This is my x-axis. This axis is my x-axis. And the point at which this line is cutting the x-axis, it is minus 1.5 comma 0. So from here also what we are getting graphically also the 0 is minus 1.5. Okay, अभी ये linear polynomial है तो एक ही 0 मिलेगा. So that's why this curve will only cut once to the x-axis. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So graphically also we got the 0 as minus 1.5 for this polynomial p of x is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay. Similarly, जैसे हम लोगों ने linear polynomial का graphical representation देखा है, next we will be observing the graphical representation of a quadratic polynomial. Okay. Yes, what is the general form of the quadratic polynomial? Please raise your hands. What is the general form of quadratic? Yes, Veer.
ax square plus bx plus c.
P of x will be equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Again, one more condition is there, Veer. Can you tell me that condition? Yes, Akshita.
Sir, a must not be 0.
Absolutely correct. A should not be equal to 0. A अगर 0 हो जाएगा तो ये टर्म 0 हो जाएगा और ये टर्म अगर 0 हो गया तो quadratic polynomial ही नहीं रहेगा. Okay, so this condition is also very important. A should not be equal to 0. Okay, now one example is there of the quadratic polynomial y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. This is our quadratic polynomial. Now we will find the coordinates for this quadratic polynomial. तो x के जगह पे हम लोग सबसे पहले 0 put करके देखेंगे. तो what will be the value of y? If we put 0 in this equation in place of x, what will be the value of y? It will be minus 4. Absolutely correct. So 0 comma minus 4 is my first coordinate. 0 comma minus 4 is my first coordinate. Okay, next क्या put करूं बोलो आप? Yes, who will tell me to find out, help me to find out the coordinates? Raise your hand. What should I put? Yes, Akshita bolo.
Sir, -1
What in place of x or y?
in place of x.
Okay, so if we put minus 1, so this will be what? Minus 1 square is plus 1 and this will be plus 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 minus 4 is
0.
0. So minus 1 comma 0. Wait a minute. I think so we have done a mistake here. So this is 1 plus 3 and minus 4. No, everything is correct. Okay, next coordinate. Veer. Veer, tell me the next coordinate. Okay, Kapil. Kapil Dahatonde.
Sir, -4 in place of x.
Minus 4. Okay. So if I put minus 4, what I'm going to get for y then? Minus 4 square is 16 minus this will become plus 12 and this is minus 4. So 16 plus 12 is how much? It is 28 minus 4 is 24.
24.
So minus 4 comma 24. In this way you will find out 3 to 4 coordinates and then you will plot a graph. So the graph will look like this. So the graph will look like this. Can you see it on your screen? The graph. Okay. These are the different coordinates. See, this is one coordinate. This is one coordinate. This is one coordinate. this is one coordinate, this is one coordinate. It is forming a shape of parabola. तो यहाँ से हमको क्या समझ में आता है? Whenever we will plot a quadratic polynomial on the graph, it will form a shape of parabola. ओके तो अभी हमारा जीरोस फाइंड करने का टेक्निक क्या है? एक्स और वाई एक्सिस को आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे. दिस इज माय वाई एक्सिस, दिस इज माय एक्स एक्सिस. तो एक्स एक्सिस को ये कर्व कितने बार टच कर रहा है? हाउ मेनी टाइम्स इट इज टचिंग एक्स एक्सिस? It is touching 2 times. See, at this point and at this point. So these two are nothing but the zeros of this polynomial. Graphically भी वही आने वाले हैं. Algebraically अगर आप middle term को split करोगे, then also you will get the same value. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? So for quadratic polynomial, how many zeros we have? We have 2 zeros because the degree of quadratic polynomial is 2. Okay. और graphically भी हम लोगों ने वो चीज verify किया है. ये curve x axis को दो जगह पे काट रहा है. So therefore it will have 2 zeros. And what type of shape a quadratic polynomial will form if we plot it on the graph? What type of shape it will form? It will form a parabolic shape. It will form a parabolic shape or curve. Okay, it will form a parabolic shape or curve. So is it clear, sir? For quadratic polynomial, we have to find coordinates more than 4 to get a curve. Yes, absolutely correct, सर्वज्ञा. जितने ज्यादा coordinates आप find out करोगे, उतना smoothly आप वो curve को निकाल पाओगे. Okay. At least 5 to 6 coordinates you will have to find out for plotting a quadratic polynomial on the graph. Is it clear to you? और ग्राफिकली अगर जीरोस निकालने को बोलेंगे तो कैसे निकालेंगे हम लोग? हम लोग बस चेक करेंगे कि वो कर्व एक्स एक्सिस को कहां पे कट कर रहा है और कितने बार कट कर रहा है. We'll get the zeros from there. Okay, it is cutting here. So x is equal to 1 is one of the zeros and x is equal to minus -1 is another zero. Okay. Let's move forward to the next one. Same will be the case of cubic. Same will be the case of cubic polynomial. तो यहाँ पे आपको फिर से coordinates निकालना पड़ेगा. Suppose this is your cubic polynomial given to us. Yes, who will tell me the general form of cubic polynomial? Kapil. Kapil, can you tell me the general form of cubic polynomial? Akshita, bolo.
Sir, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d.
P of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Again, one more condition is there, Akshita. Can you tell me that condition? a should not be equal to 0. यहाँ पे भी a 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. a अगर 0 हो जाएगा तो cubic polynomial रहेगा ही नहीं. It will become a quadratic polynomial. Okay, so here also this condition is important that a should not be equal to 0. And what is a? A is nothing but the coefficient of x cube. A is nothing but the coefficient of x cube. So one cubic polynomial is given to us, that is y is equal to x cube minus 4x. So find out the coordinates. Chalo bolo. First coordinate, Veer. If I put x is equal to 0, so what will be the value of y?
0. Sir, it will be a 0.
So 0 comma 0, that is the origin point, is my first coordinate. Second,
1
okay, अगर मैं 1 put करता हूँ तो 1 cube minus 4, how much it
minus
comes?
3.
Minus 3. So 1 comma minus 3 is my next coordinate. Okay, minus 1 put कर देते हैं अभी. चलो, तो minus 1 का
Minus
cube
1.
होता है minus 1 and plus 4, it is 3.
3.
So minus 1 comma 3. Okay, next, last coordinate.
2.
Okay,
2, sir.
if I put 2, so 2 cube is 8. 8 minus 8,
0.
0. So 2 comma 0. Okay, likewise you will have to find 6 to 7 coordinates here because you are plotting the graph for cubic polynomial. और उसका shape ऐसा आएगा, देखो. See, this will be the shape. Okay, 3 times it is cutting the x-axis. See, at this point, at this point, and at this point. So 3 times means 3 zeros we will get it from here. Okay. And you know how to find out the zero. एल्जेब्रिकली कैसे फाइंड करना है, ये क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल को आप जीरो के साथ इक्वेट कर दोगे, एक जीरो आप ट्रायल एंड हिट मेथड से फाइंड करोगे, फिर एक जीरो मिलने के बाद वो जीरो के हेल्प से आप उसको क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल में कन्वर्ट करोगे, और वो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल को जीरो के साथ इक्वेट करके स्प्लिटिंग द मिडल टर्म करके यू विल गेट द रिमेनिंग 2 zeros. We have discussed it. Okay, we have discussed that part with few examples also we took in the previous session. Is it clear to everyone? So how will the curve look like? It will look like this. Is it clear to you? So how many zeros we will get here? See, this is first zero, this is second zero, and this is third zero, because it is cutting the x-axis 3 times. It is cutting the x-axis 3 times. Is it clear to everyone? यहाँ से कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं आने वाला एग्जाम में, ये बस आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए था, क्योंकि हमारा जो नेक्स्ट एक्सरसाइज है इट इज कंप्लीटली बेस्ड ऑन दिस ग्राफ पे से हमको आइडेंटिफाई करना है कितने जीरोस है वो पॉलिनोमियल के. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू एवरीथिंग. सो शैल वी स्टार्ट द एक्सरसाइज? Shall we start the exercise? First exercise. Okay. So see then. Exercise 2.1. This is the first question. What they have said, the graphs y is equal to p of x are given in figure 2.10 below for some polynomial p of x. Find the number of zeros of p of x. So in the first figure, tell me how many zeros are there. Bhakti, you can check the video from there also. You can write whatever you want to write in the CW. Previous 3 slides, whatever I have discussed, that you don't have to write in the CW. Graphical representation of polynomials का कुछ भी लिखना नहीं है CW में. Okay. From here, you will start writing in the CW. Exercise 2.1. Yes, exercise 2.1. You have to write it. Okay, yes, first one, first figure. See the figure properly and tell me how many zeros we will get. No zeros. Why, Kasturi? What is the reason? Why we will not get zeros? Yes, Akshita.
Sir, because it is not intersecting x-axis at any point.
Absolutely correct. See, this here, this curve is not intersecting the x-axis at any point. So we will get no zeros here. एक भी zero नहीं मिलेगा हमको. Okay. For the first curve, we will not get zero because this curve is not intersecting this x-axis. Okay. Okay. For the second curve, who will tell me how many zeros we are going to get? Yes, Veer.
Sir, 1.
What is the reason?
Sir, because it is cutting the x-axis only one time.
Okay, this is the point where it is intersecting the x-axis. So how many zeros we will get? 1 0 we will get here for this graph. Okay. Okay. What about the next one? Yes, Kasturi.
Yes, sir, we will get 3 zeros.
Okay, because 3 intersection points are there of this curve with the x-axis. This is first, this is second,
Yes.
and this is third. So how many zeros we will get? 3 zeros we will get. हमको बस कितने zeros मिलेंगे वो लिखना है. ग्राफ देख के हमको बस उतना बताना है. Okay. Okay. What about the fourth one? What about the fourth one? Yes, Sarvadnya.
Yes, sir, 2 zeros.
2 zeros. Why, Sarvadnya, 2 zeros? Why we will get 2 zeros only?
Sir, because it is intersecting x-axis at 2 points.
Absolutely correct. This is the first point and this is the second point. It is intersecting the x-axis at 2 points. So we will get 2 zeros. Okay, what about the next curve? Who will tell about the next curve? Next curve. Yes, Umesh. Umesh Tate. Very good.
Sir, 4 zeros.
4 zeros. What is the reason? उमेश इतनी क्या गड़बड़ है? To mute yourself.
Sir, because it is intersecting x-axis at 4 points.
Where are the 4 points? See, this is first
Sir,
point. This is first point. I will mark it for you. First
yes,
point, second point.
you
Don't
can.
mute yourself. This is third point and this is fourth point. तो 4 zeros मिल रहे हैं अभी. 4 zeros वाला polynomial तो हमने देखा ही नहीं है ना.
Yes, sir.
हमको सिर्फ लीनियर 1 जीरो वाला लीनियर पता है, 2 जीरो वाला क्वाड्रेटिक पता है, 3 जीरो वाला क्यूबिक पता है, 4 जीरो वाला तो हमको पता ही नहीं. ओके okay, so here we will get 4 zeros. It is not in the syllabus, don't worry. Only you
Yes.
have linear, quadratic and cubic. Yes, what about the next one?
3 zeros.
3 zeros. This
Yes.
is first zero, this is second zero and this is third zero. So here we are going to get 3 zeros because this curve is intersecting the x-axis at 3 different points. So is it clear to everyone? Exercise, first exercise 2.1. It was very easy. It was very easy. Yes or no? This exercise you will write it in the CW. Okay, no need to draw this graphs and all in the CW. Just write down the question number. फिर उसके बाद आप लिखोगे first one में कितने zeros है? No zeros. Second one में कितने zero है? Only 1 zero. After that you will write third one में कितने zeros है? 3 zeros. Fourth one, how many zeros? 2 zeros. Fifth one, how many zeros? 4 zeros. Sixth one, how many zeros? 3 zeros. बस इतना ही लिखना है आपको in the exercise in the CW. Okay. Yes. See, I will not send you the PDF file daily, but I will send you the recording. By checking the video also, you can write it in the CW. Okay. क्योंकि PDF फाइल में सिर्फ जो टाइप्ड वाला कंटेंट है वही डिस्प्ले होता है. जो मैं ये बाद में लिखता हूँ with my pen tablet, that is not displayed in the PDF. So you better way you check the video. From video you will get everything. Okay, so don't expect me to send the PDF always, but I will send you the video. From video you can write whatever theoretical part is there before the exercise. Is it clear to everyone? Please give the response in the chat box so that we can move forward with the next part of the topic. Okay, see the next part. See, now the actual टॉपिक बिगिंस और यहां से हमारे एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली क्वेश्चन आने वाला है रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन जीरोस एंड कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ अ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. ओके, तो हमारा क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल का जनरल फॉर्म क्या होता है? इट इज p ऑफ x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a should not be equal to 0. This is the general form. Okay, as it is a quadratic polynomial, so it will have two zeros. तो पहले वाले जीरो को हम लोग क्या नाम दे देंगे? अल्फा. दूसरे वाले जीरो को हम लोग क्या नाम दे देंगे? बीटा. ओके, दो जीरोस मिल रहा है, दोनों को हमने नाम दे दिया. फर्स्ट जीरो को हमने नाम दे दिया अल्फा, सेकंड जीरो को हमने नाम दे दिया बीटा. ओके ओके, नाउ हम लोगों को यहाँ पे एक रिलेशनशिप स्टडी करना है. रिलेशनशिप किसका किसका है? जीरोस और कोएफिशिएंट, वो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. सपोज एक क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल, चलो एक एग्जांपल दो मुझे क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल का. गिव मी एनी एग्जांपल ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. यस अक्षिता.
Sir, 5x square minus 6x plus 4.
ओके, 5x स्क्वायर माइनस 6x प्लस 4, ये एक क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल है. तो यहाँ पे कोएफिशिएंट्स कौन से? Which are the coefficients here? Which are the coefficients? This 5 is a coefficient, this minus 6 is the coefficient, and this 4 is also a coefficient. Okay, or rather we can say this 4 is a constant term. Okay, 5 minus 6 and 4 are coefficients. तो ये सारे coefficients, और ये पॉलिनोमियल क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल है, तो डेफिनेटली इसके टू जीरोस निकलेंगे. जब हम अगर मिडल टर्म इसका स्प्लिट करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली वी विल गेट टू जीरोस. ओके, तो वो दो जीरोस में पहले वाले जीरो को नाम दे देंगे अल्फा, दूसरे वाले को नाम दे देंगे बीटा. तो इनमें ये दोनों जीरोस में और ये कोएफिशिएंट्स में क्या रिलेशन है वो हमको पढ़ना है. फॉर व्हाट? फॉर अ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. Okay, now everything whatever we are talking, it is about the quadratic polynomial only. Okay, तो सम ऑफ जीरोस, हमारे दो जीरोस कौन से है? अल्फा और बीटा. उनका सम किन के बराबर होता है? इट इज माइनस बी अपॉन ए. अब माइनस बी क्या है? इट इज नथिंग बट द कोइफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स. और ए क्या है? इट इज नथिंग बट द कोइफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. So what is sum of zeros for quadratic polynomial? It is minus b upon a. तो b क्या है? It is the coefficient of x. और a क्या है? It is the coefficient of x square. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, see the next thing. Next thing is product of zeros. Okay, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस, हमारे दो जीरोस है अल्फा और बीटा, उनका प्रोडक्ट किसके बराबर है? इट इज इक्वल टू सी अपॉन ए. अब सी क्या है? सी इज नथिंग बट द कांस्टेंट. सी, इफ दिस इज आवर क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल, तो सी का वैल्यू हो जाएगा 4. ओके, और a क्या है? a इज नथिंग बट द कोइफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. तो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस किसके बराबर होते हैं? इट इज इक्वल टू c अपॉन a फॉर अ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. ये दोनों चीजें आपको याद रखना है. ओके, यू विल कॉपी एवरीथिंग व्हाट एवर इज डिस्प्लेड इन दिस स्लाइड इन योर CW. ओके, आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 2.1 you will do this. Okay, so sum of zeros. What is sum of zeros? It is minus b upon a. Minus b क्या है? It is nothing but the coefficient of x. तो wording में यहाँ पे लिखा है आपको समझने के लिए, for your better understanding. It is written in the words. a क्या है? b क्या है? Okay, in that way it is written. And here also product of zeros. Again, what it will be? C upon a. And what is c? C is nothing but the constant term upon coefficient of x square. Is it clear to you? Whatever is displayed on the slide, you will write it in the CW as it is. ऐसे सर्कल विर्कल बनाने की जरूरत नहीं. Just write down the formula as you write in the notes. Okay. Is anyone having any doubt here in the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial? When we will take an example, it will be more clear at that time. Is it clear to everyone? Someone has raised the hand. Yes, Veer, bolo. Okay. Okay, let's see one example now. Okay, one example we have taken of a quadratic polynomial. ये हमारा quadratic polynomial है 2x square minus 8x plus 6. तो बोलो सबसे पहले इसके zeros मुझे find करना है. How I will find the zeros? फिर बाद में हम लोग relationship verify करेंगे. पहले हम लोग zeros निकाल लेंगे polynomial के. Yes, Akshita.
So starting we'll do by splitting the middle term.
First of all, we will equate that polynomial with 0. That is p of x is equal to 0. So 2x square minus 8x. Yes, आगे बोलो.
So then multiplication must equal to 12 and addition must be equals to minus 8.
Absolutely correct. So tell me the two numbers जिनका multiplication आना चाहिए 12 और addition आना चाहिए -8.
Sir, minus 4 and minus 3.
-6 and -2. -6 and -2. Okay. So in
Sir.
place of the middle term, what we can write? 2x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 6 will be equal to 0. So first two term में से क्या common है? 2x is common. So what is remaining? X minus 3 is remaining. From third and fourth term, what is common? Minus 2 is common. So x minus 3 is remaining, which is equal to 0. So x minus 3 in the first bracket and 2x minus 2 in the second bracket will be equal to 0. So x will be equal to 3 and x will be equal to 1. Yes or no? Is it correct? Is it correct? X will be equal to 3 and x will be equal to 1. तो दो जीरोस है, ये वाले जीरो को हम लोग अल्फा नाम दे देंगे, ये वाले जीरो को हम लोग बीटा नाम दे देंगे. Okay, till here any doubt to anyone? I just found out two zeros of this quadratic polynomial. पहले वाले को हमने अल्फा नाम दे दिया, दूसरे वाले को हमने बीटा नाम दे दिया. ओके तो अभी सम ऑफ जीरोस हमको पता है व्हाट इट इज अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू माइनस बी अपॉन ए. चलो वेरीफाई कर लेंगे. अभी पहले मुझे यहाँ पे ए बी और सी का वैल्यू बोलो. इसको जनरल फॉर्म के साथ कंपेयर करो. हमारा जनरल फॉर्म है ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी. So what is the value of A here? It is 2. What is the value of B here? It is minus 8. And what is the value of C here? It is 6. Okay. तो अल्फा प्लस बीटा, अल्फा की वैल्यू है मेरी 3, बीटा की वैल्यू है मेरी 1, will be equal to minus B. Minus of minus 8 means it will become plus 8 upon A की वैल्यू कितनी है 2. So 4 is coming equal to 4. See, the relationship is verified in case of sum of zeros. अभी वही वाला रिलेशनशिप हम लोग प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस के केस में भी वेरीफाई करके देख लेंगे. ओके सो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस, सो माय फर्स्ट जीरो इज 3, सेकेंड जीरो इज 1, सो इनका प्रोडक्ट आ जाएगा 3 into 1 विल बी इक्वल टू सी का वैल्यू मेरा है 6, so 6 upon A का वैल्यू है मेरा 2, so 3 is coming equal to 3. So that's it, our relationship is verified. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Such type of questions are definitely going to come in exam from this chapter. Okay. Yes, Veer, bolo. Veer, you have raised the hand. Okay, then. See, this slide also you will write it in the CW as it is. This example you will solve it. Okay. If you have any difficulty in solving this question, you check the video, then try it. We will stop here. Tomorrow we will continue with the next exercise.